jump, jump, move it all around. Jab, jab-a-do, stamp on the ground. Jump, 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 move it all around. Jumping all around. Stamp on the ground. Jump, 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 move it all around. Jab, jab-a-do, stamp on the ground. Jump, 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 move it all around. Jumping all around. So come and join our love foundation. Go feel the heat, the sweet vibration. 'Cause we are about to ignite, and we wanna go out tonight. Stamp on the ground, move it all around. Stamp on the ground, jump, 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 move it all around. Jab, jab-a-do, stamp on the ground. Jump, 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 move it all around. Jumping all around. Jumping all around. Jumping all around.
I'm loose, and everybody knows I get off the chain. Baby, it's fruit. I'm like Inception, I play with your brain, so don't sleep or snooze. I don't play no games, so don't get it confused, no. 'Cause you will lose, yeah. Now, pump it up and back it up like a Tonka trunk, darling.
If you go hot, you gotta get on the floor. If you're a boy, take a step on the floor. If you're an animal, then tear up the floor, break a sweat on the floor. Yeah, we work on the floor. Don't stop, keep it moving, put your drinks up. Pick your body up and drop it on the floor. Let the rhythm change your world on the floor. You know we're running shit tonight on the floor. Brazil, Morocco, London to Ibiza, straight to LA, New York, Vegas to Africa. Move the night away, live your life and stay on the floor. Dance the night away, grab somebody, drink a little more. To LA, New York, Vegas to Africa. Dance the night away, live your life and stay under the floor. Dance the night away, grab somebody, drink a little more.
It's like a trunk full of bass on an old school Chevy. 7 straight donkey donk. All I need is some vodka and chunky funk. And watch she gon' get Donkey Kong. Baby, if you're ready for things to get heavy, I get on the floor and it's cool if you let me, darling. Don't believe me, just split me. My name ain't Keith, but I see the way you sweat me. LA, Miami, New York. Say no more, get on the floor.
Dance the night away, live your life and stay under the floor. Dance the night away, grab somebody, drink a little more.
welcome everyone here tonight as we are live right in Mexico City. Can you believe it? This is going to be a blast. This is the PGR Mexican Grand Prix brought to you on the Blackout Motorsports Racing Network. Now, I do apologize. This is a replay from last night when these guys actually threw down as I do racing this. But now we get the show on the way. But first, you know, if my wife happens to be watching, I solemnly swear I did not hide anything in the house, including the medicine cabinet or the closet that's in the hallway. Swear I did not hide anything in the top of it. I hope she doesn't. I hope she's not listening, and then she won't know where to. Then she'll know where to find it. But obviously, I'm not up to anything, so I would never do something like that. But let's talk about tonight's race. That's right. If my stuff wants to work anytime within the next there it goes. This is the PGR Mexican Grand Prix brought to you on the Blackout Racing Network by myself, Brandon Smith. This is Autodromo Hermanos Rodriguez, commonly known as, we're in Mexico, so it's located in Mexico City, Mexico. Track length is 2.63 miles around. Track temp, a scorching 134 degrees. That is going to be a challenge here tonight. Weather outside is very easy to get along with. 76 degrees, partly cloudy, a little bit of wind, not too bad. It should be okay for some pretty good racing all the way around. And as the drivers get this slowly dialed in, they'll find out what their pace is really about come race time. We'll just start getting everything on the board here that we need to. I will notice that it is very long. It's a very long track. It is a lot of turns. These drivers are going to undergo a big challenge, especially on the very long front stretch where they are going to crank up to nearly 200 miles an hour to get into that thing. So I'm kind of anxious to find out what they can do. There's Brandon Smith. He's ripping some laps. A little bit late in the session, but I'm sure he'll do just fine. For everybody in the chat, if you like what you see, you want to see more of it, remember, hit that sub button, hit that like button. We go live tomorrow night again at 6:30 Central Standard Time with a little bit of Cup Series action by these guys. They're doing it for the kids this time, though. It's going to be the St. Jude race for them, so you will not want to miss any part of that. It looks like Toller is having a great run right out the gate, putting up some blistering pace. Narciso Carvalho also establishing pace, 1.080 off of Toller. So Toller's absolutely finding a groove here tonight. We also got a newcomer here. The name is Gabriel Garcia. And he's doing it for his little brother as Gabe is still clocking in, just learning the car. Debut night for him. The rookie, oh, look at that, spins it around in the stadium section. Not where you want to spin, but it happens. See a lot of harder low-speed turns mixed with some high-speed action. The S's here is one to watch with, though. See if we can get a good shot of him somewhere. Does not look like it can, though, but the S's here are very challenging. There's one chicane. This is where Gabe is going to find himself a challenge because you got to come into the S's. You rip into them. Oh, there's an off track here. Here's Smith. He's ripping through the S's right now. Well, maybe. Or my whole thing just began to crash on me. Not sure what's going on here. Should have been on replay mode. We're still getting it all going here. Still trying to figure out what's going on here. All right, it looks like it just had to reset. I guess we're in qualifying. All right, without further ado, I got to get this out of the way. Otherwise, it's not an official race. Stay tuned for the Mexican national anthem, as we will get that one kicked off very shortly. Otherwise, it does not classify as an official race, even though some probably wish it didn't, but that's too bad. Here we go. All right, we are back live here from Mexico, and guess what? The qualifying has begun. Nobody's clocked in the time yet, but stay tuned. I'm sure they'll start posting up some times, and hopefully my wife does not find that secret whatever that I have hidden in the closet, but I'm sure she'll be fine. She'll never find it. I hit it really perfect. There's no way in heck she's going to find it. But we're going to kick on the tunes, jam out a little bit, and get ready for these guys to rock the house here at Mexico. All right, what a qualified start to this one. Toller jumps out front. Carvalho in P2, Ward P3, Erdman, and look at this. Smith jumps up into 5th spot with nobody else clocking times in. Marty is back in the house. The Blue Angel is back. He's rocked the house. The master of airplanes, the Sultan of the air, you name it, he's back. His name is Marty Van Escayan, and he is on the grid here tonight in Mexico. Gabriel Garcia is starting to show some promise as he's starting to get his first laps down for qualifying. Not really getting a great pace so far as he's still getting grips to this wonderful machine. Brandon Perry, of course, casually late as always. Taylor Toller, though, what can be said about him? He is in command of points. As by in command, I mean he's launched into the next. He is basically in the next episode of points. And I'm going to do this a little bit different than I normally do. I do apologize for the inconvenience. Oh, never mind. It did not pop up that way. So now I can put up the actual points page there. So Taylor Toller, obviously 230 points. Then we got Jesse Urban, 165. Doug Ward, 143. All exclusively, Taylor Toller might be locked in to win another championship, which would be, I believe that would be back-to-back for him. But I don't know. It's not back-to-back, as I believe Leon Kiger might have won. Where's my... I got some files around here that will straighten this right out here. We'll have to go to my handy-dandy files here. Nope, that's PGR Cup Series. All right, we got to go into the next file here. I was telling you guys, I got a mess here in the booth. Actually, Sebastian Moreno won last season. Leon Kiger. Last season, Taylor Toller won was season 5. He would love to be a 2-time champion here tonight if he can make that happen. Or if he could even seal a deal. Oh, you know, Elliot? Yeah, you can't miss race day here on the network. You could, but it's not recommended. And my wife, Jenna, she just, you know, honestly, it's got to be a great day because she'll never find what I hid in the house. It never. Not in a million days. I hit it excellent. I'm a master of disaster here when it comes to some of this stuff. For everybody listening in and watching, I do appreciate it. Shout out to all the subscribers out there. This one's for you guys. Looks like Marty jumping up into P4 after his run. Brandon Smith still in P6. Jesse Urban takes him out, though. Shuts that one down. Goes to P5. Gabriel Garcia, debut night. Gotta be nervous. I can remember debut night with me. I was so nervous because with Grand Prix, it's basically taking a rocket ship. You launch it on a 2-lane freeway and you let her rip. Hopefully you can pilot the thing. And clearly there's a few guys out there right now that are definitely making it happen. Toller, though, is on rails. 1:18.494 the time to beat. Very little bit of time left to qualify, about just under 12 minutes. We're going to pop on the tunes. I'm going to grab me something to drink. Don't go anywhere, Aries fans, because this night is far from over, as there is plenty of action to be seen here tonight. I promise you, it's going to be awesome. Don't go anywhere. I'll be back shortly. as the field looks like it's kind of just staying put. Oh, Jesse Erdman jumps up to P3. Right when I say that, man, something just changes on a dime. Oh my! Smith and Garcia collide on the front stretch. That is not going to sit well with Smith, I don't think. They're going to take this to the pit, have a little chat, I think. They're going to wind up, who knows, doing what. We're not going to go back to the pit lane to see what they're doing, but I'm pretty sure there's some words to be said about that one. It looked like it collided on Gabriel Garcia entering on the track right there as Smith was coming around. There's Marty. Can he get a better time? He's looking pretty quick tonight as he's putting up a decent lap time. It's only 4.4 off pace. It's like Gabriel Garcia and Brandon Perry actually still needs to get a lap down. And look at this. He's slowing down, giving some room, being a gentleman. You know what? This is a GP. You don't need to be a gentleman to everybody. Make them get around you. That's what I say. Just make them work for it. Make that car like 2 cars wide and 10 feet either way. He'll be fine. Nobody's going to get around you. The 2-lane roadblock has commenced. Jesse Erdman looks like he's starting to get more pace out of it. Watching some of these guys, and Toller is ripping. 1:17.773, the new time to beat. He just put down a flyer. Man, what a night. We got just under 8 minutes remaining of qualifying. Drivers are just getting settled in, getting reestablished to set this grid for tonight's race here in Mexico. Who's everybody's prediction tonight? Who thinks that, who knows who's going to win tonight? Who's everybody pulling for, I should say? Who's your favorite driver out there? Me personally, huge fan of Toller. He's a pretty damn good driver all the way around. Can't wait to see what he does in the future. Got a very promising future in nearly every sport he races in. You also have Jesse Erdman. Or should I say Jesse Enderman. Or GZ Erdman. I can come up with a ton of different ways to say that. Jesse's going to beat me up later on. But we'll call him GZ Erdman. We'll really pronounce it Erdman. And of course, I know he's going to give me grief about that later on. I apologize, Jesse. That is not how you pronounce this. Jesse Erdman. And of course, Tarcisio Carvalho. What can he do from back here at P3? Very fast. He's ready to get it done as he is flying. Marty's up 5th. Looks like Smith's getting set to go lay down a flyer here. This might be kind of interesting. Last lap was slightly faster, 1:22.68 at his best. 4 guys actually in the 5 guys in the 120s to 125s, which is really going to shake up the field. Brandon Perry and Brandon Smith. What can be said? They're by each other again. The battle of the Brandos has been going on since the dawn of time. Going on Jesse. You know what? That is a solid choice. Jesse, very capable of it. I do believe he can do it also. Jesse is a great driver. He's fantastic. He can rip the wheels right off that thing. Sometimes sets them on fire. But can he do it against Toller? Toller is extremely fast here tonight. 1:17.7 1.1 faster than the rest of the group. So, I mean, he's flying. Now, when we look at Carvalho and Erdman, there is not much difference in the times and everything. So it's going to shake up to be pretty interesting. You see where it all finishes out. It's like some drivers might be getting settled in, just sitting down in the pits. As we go take a look at pit lane right now. I'm going to try to find pit lane. We're going to pit lane here. It's like a few drivers just sitting back, relaxing, waiting for qualifying to end. They might not be happy, but they're just going to let it rip. Or joke around a little bit, get ready for game time. Gabriel Garcia back on track and try and get himself out of 8th place for the start of this race. Just like he's trying some new lines though in the S's. But we are less than 4 minutes away. Don't go anywhere. Be right back for the start of this thing. Almost forgot. There was somebody in the stands that asked me to do something, you know. We got to do the pickle report. Now, the pickle report is simply this. There may or may not be something hiding in the closet in the hallway at my apartment. I'm just saying the pickle report is pretty simple tonight. I think Pickles might have said she hid something in there or something, but there might be something hidden in the closet here. I think it might be haunted. Don't know what it is, but the pickle report brought to you by Pickles. So Pickles pickle report is done. Wow, that's a mouthful. As we're sitting at about a minute and a half left to quality where these guys can get it done. Very close to the end of it. As it looks like Toller, provisional pole, might have it locked in. Carvalho, Erdman on the podium. So Erdman would be in second row if this all stops. It looks like everybody's pulling off as pit lane is starting to look gradually more busy. But it looks like Marty, oh no, Marty just stops right there. He's going back to the pits. Erdman is going to give it another rip. It looks like Carvalho's going to give it another rip. There's Toller. Toller is getting a little bit of practice on the send-off here. Looks like he's doing practice starts. And of course, there's Carvalho, and Erdman might be finishing up very shortly. Well, let's get ready for the start of this one, 'cause I can't wait to see what happens here. as qualifying finishes off. Taylor Toller gets pole here in the Mexican Grand Prix. And now let's get ready for the start of this race to go to our grid, as we are still waiting for qualifying to end. It is finishing up right now as what we're getting from our timers. So we're hopefully bringing that up very shortly. There it is as we go to the night's grid. On pole, it'll be driver of that number 17, Taylor T-Time Toller. As we go into right alongside him, we got Tarcisio, the Brazilian speedster, Carvalho in that number 5. Then we got Jesse, the old one-liner, driving the number 45. Right next to him, Doug, the Wildberry King Ward. Then we got, it's Marty time, driving the number 33, Marty Van Cayenne, followed by Blackout Motorsports own, the Lone Star Kid, Brandon Smith, in that number 12. Then we got the guy who's working on becoming a driver. Just kidding. Anyway, Brandon Perry rocking the number 21, and the rookie debut driving the number 4 for Ratio Racing, Gabriel Garcia. Hang on to your hats. The start is gonna be here in no time. Don't want to go anywhere. Don't want to leave anything off the table. Don't leave anything on the table. Helmets are gonna fly. Tempers might flare, but we will find out here very shortly what these drivers can do. We're gonna go to the other. There we go. You can see what they're rocking in those machines there. Look at them. They're beautiful. They're top notch, absolute classics. And Taylor Toller told me not to do this, but he'd like to say he is rocking a McLaren-inspired livery. Just saying, throwing it out there. The cars are gridded up. And we are moments away from lights out here. Lights out here in Mexico, and away we go. They scream down that front stretch, nearly 3 wide. Brandon Perry actually gives a better send-off. Smith can't get off the line. That puts him to the back, but check this out. Brandon Perry looks to make a move, tries to get to the inside of, looks like Carvalho. Brandon Perry, Brandon Smith. The race is on. Smith has caught him up to Perry. That's at the back. So at the front, Toller, Ward, Erdman, Marty, Carvalho, Perry, Smith, and Smith is not backing off. This could get spicy back here. The battle at the back is great, but oh my goodness, Smith and Perry are going to go to war. Check this one out. Smith really wide, pushing the turns hard to start this one off. Carvalho looking to make a move on Marty. Marty stays firmly put. Carvalho grabs the inside line, gets around Marty side by side through the stadium. Game on. This is what it's, oh my. Marty just about bit to the wall. Perry and Smith right there. Gabriel Garcia might be in the pits already. What went on there? Doug Ward looking to catch up to Urban, but check this out. Carvalho's at his heat. Carvalho goes sideways. That is going to lose a lot of time there. Perry and Smith battling it out. They're probably thinking, get out of our way. A 3-car battle for 6th. Oh, 5th place here even. Perry, Smith. Smith goes to try and switch it up on him. Gets to the overshot by Perry. Smith is coming around. Can't quite get it. Perry holds on. This battle at the back is excellent. Perry's in trouble. Smith and Perry side by side into the S's. Smith straight up sends it. Lick the stamp and send it style out of him. Great driving there. Gets the move done. This is not over yet. Holy smokes. Toller, Erdman, Ward are all spread out. Marty and Carvalho look like they could wind up meeting. Smith and Perry are battling it back here, so hang on tight. Oh, Marty hard into the wall. Marty's in trouble. Smith might be in trouble as there comes Perry. Perry with the DRS. He's going to open it. There it is. Perry opens up the DRS. He's going to come in on, he has the inside advantage. Perry grabs the inside line. What a showdown here for the Battle of the Brandos. Not over yet. Smith and Perry nearly nose to whatever. Smith nearly into the rear of Perry, and Perry's just on it. Double DRS for Perry. Gets that one. Smith going inside shot. Tries the line. Oh my, big lockup on a Smith. Tried to send it in there hot. Can't quite get it. And Smith will lose some time after that one. Now we're coming to the faster sector that Smith has seemed to be faster in the whole time here. So this battle at the back is up epic. Toller, Erdman, Ward up front. Nobody's close to another. Carvalho's on his own. Perry and Smith going to war. This is what it's all about back here. Smith inside shot, late break. Can't quite grab it. Smith tries to get it on the inside line. Can't quite get it. Overcooks the corner. Tries for the inside line in the stadium. No, fails on that one. Smith has the exit. And now Smith could get the DRS. This is back and forth. Smith cracks the DRS and says, come on, give me the spot, you little bugger. I want it. Smith gets the DRS pass. And they switch it up. Smith comes around, gets the first turn clean, gets the second one great. There's the third one. Pulls a gap on Perry. Perry's losing out. And Smith is just gone. He says, I'm going to clock out now. Leave me alone. I don't want this anymore. It looks like Marty could quite possibly be joining this action already. Marty is a lap down. Garcia is 3 laps down. Perry and Smith are going to Ward. Carvalho is caught up to Ward. Ward looking like he's in trouble. Ward in a battle with Carvalho. Carvalho looks inside, can't quite grab it. So here's Ward and Carvalho to start this race. The mediums are working out to keep up with the softs here. Carvalho gets the line, gets the DRS. It is game on. Send it to Pound Town as these drivers let it roar. Carvalho with the pass on Doug Ward. As we go back here, Smith and Perry still a good gap there. Carvalho and Ward. The battle is on. Everywhere you turn here tonight, 2 or 3 cars are battling it out. And look at this, Perry's caught up to Smith. The race is on. Smith is in defense mode. Perry's in DRS mode. Ward, oh my, I missed a pass there because looks like Carvalho did get around Doug Ward. I missed that one. Can't exactly rewind with this, but Smith still defending against Perry. Perry, it looks like he just came off of an off track there. As this race is a battle to see who wants it more. And clearly, oh, Smith missing a brake zone. Perry going wide. Tries to get on the inside line. Perry shoots the gap. He's going to get it. Perry makes the pass again. Back and forth. If this was lead changes, that would be amazing. So Ward losing out on a position to Carvalho. Carvalho's pulling a gap there. Smith gets around. Not enough speed carried into the final corners. That is going to give a gap. Perry gets out of the slipstream. Smart move. Doesn't want to give Smith too much credit there. Ward and Carvalho still pretty well separated. Same with Erdman and Toller. Back here, the only battle happening is right here. These two drivers, Smith and Perry. What a night. But man, my voice is getting shot already. Hope you guys are enjoying the battle between these two. Marty is still on track. He's still ripping some laps, only a lap down. Looks like he's got Carvalho right there. Smith is still battling it out with Perry. They are not giving up. The battle of the Brandons, the rivalry of ages in this group. It is never ending on the road side of things. Perry and Smith are at war here in Mexico. Neither one is giving an inch. Smith, known for the late break, the good old Daniel Ricciardo, as they like to call it. Daniel Ricciardo might be one of the last of the late breakers. Smith gets the inside line, jumps over the curb. He is not holding back. And losing valuable time. Smith with a mistake, losing out on seconds here. And now we got a little bit of a break. Don't go anywhere. Stay tuned after this brief message from Admin Box for all your admin needs.
For the night, the neon lights, the darkness invites us. Move left to right, don't lose the high. It's dangerous, drowning in the twilight. Electric eyes, you can't deny the thunder inside us. For the night, left to right, love me in the shadows. You will go where shadows and illusion will let beauty come along. Even though we know the night will only last till dawn. Oh, it's now or never, live a fantasy. Even though it only lasts till dawn, love me in the shadows. Love me in the shadows. Love me in the shadows. I wanna be the melody moving inside you. So carefully we let the beat open inside the darkness. It's you and me, eternity, running into the sun.
All right, I am back, and check this out. Gabriel's going to let these guys get past, it looks like. But check this out. Smith gets through. Smith has caught up to Perry. He's within striking distance now. Ward still working on trying to catch up to Carvalho, but back here, this battle, it's Perry and Smith. Toller's on rails. Erdman's out in fresh air. Carvalho's in fresh air. Doug Ward's in fresh air. Brandon Perry is defending for the spot, and Smith off track. Gonna have to take a slow down. He's shed the time. He'll be fine. Marty just coming around the final turn there. But he's got Brandon Perry now creeping up on him, along with Smith. Doug Ward. Carvalho's up there a ways. But Marty is a couple lap down now. Looks like Gabriel Garcia, a little bit of a spin. Get his grips on the car first race. Totally understandable. We understand it. Smith tries for the inside shot, though, and misses. Losing out on a lot of time there. Smith has got to be do or die right here if he wants to get around Perry. What can he do? We don't know. Nobody's really seen what Smith is truly capable of this season yet. Not guessing a whole lot. He hasn't had the best finishes. And now the inside line, they're going side by side through the hairpin. Smith gets the position done. The drag race to the next turn, and look at that pass. Smith just sends it on Perry, gets the inside line, gets it done. Off track, loses out of the position again. Perry comes around. Man, what excitement here. Smith tries the inside line, tries the late break, and can't get on it soon enough. And loses out a lot of time once again. That is just not working. He's got to give it up already. Brandon Perry still ripping it up there. 27 laps to go. The drivers are still on these strat changes here. We're kind of looking around the track, keeping an eye out at things. You got Jesse Urban and Carvalho still seconds away from one another. Taylor Toller is out in front big time. 5.4 the gap. Jesse Urban is trying to catch him. Trying to find an extra line, but this is where the strat, if you can't beat him on pace, beat him on strat. Doug Ward, Brandon Perry's, Brandon Smith still at war here. Smith looks inside, can't quite get it. Looks to the outside, here we go, into the hairpin again. Does not quite get it. Smith shoots the inside, can't quite get it there. Failed attempt. Perry in heavy defense. Jamie, this is an absolute riot when you get in this and you know the tracks. Smith looks again, losing more time. Smith with the mistake. Doug Ward's in the pits. He's taking his first pit stop of the night. So interesting deal here. Ward in the pits. He's taking on his first scheduled pit stop. Brandon Perry, Brandon Smith still battling. Perry comes down pit road. Smith is going to take it over. So that's going to move Smith up into fourth. Man, what a night. These guys are grabbing a hold of the bull by the horns, and they're letting it rip. Toller, Erdman, Carvalho, Smith, our top four. And coincidentally, the tire strats are playing a key role here. Looks like Toller with a bit of a spin. He's coming down pit road now. Overheated tires. Erdman grabs over the lead. Carvalho comes in now. That is going to maybe shoot. Smith has a shot at getting second, but it doesn't look like he's going to quite get it. Brandon Perry is out, and he is ready to rock and roll here. 25 laps in. We're seeing the field start to pit now. These guys do have a two-stop race here. Mandatory, meaning they have to make two stops. What tire compound they choose in that two-stop race is going to decide tonight, be a deciding factor of how it goes for them. Carvalho stays out in front of Smith. Smith looking, oh my, it looks like Smith could be in trouble. We go and look at the gyro. His front tires look worn. Smith is starting to see some wear on the tires. To Jesse's. Toller, of course, on freshies. Carvalho's on freshies. Smith, a little bit of wear on his. Perry's on fresh ones. Same with Doug Ward. Barty, a little bit of wear, not much. Here is Gabriel Garcia's night. He's on some fresh tires, it looks like. So the battle of when they're going to pit is going to be a deciding factor. Smith locking up now. I wonder when he's going to decide to take his first scheduled pit stop of the night. Jamie, glad to see you in the chat, man. This race is epic. This is all the strat changes you could possibly fathom wrapped into one. As Jesse Urban takes it over as we go into the, we'll call it the tail of the tank if you're a boxing fan. If I could show the, I don't believe I have that deal. Oh, I don't have that one locked in on this one. But these guys have had a couple lead changes. You know, they've gone through the 36 lap race. And the tire attempts are gonna climb as we go into how hot this track is. It is scorching. Urban Toller is looking. Carvalho's still warming up. Smith coming down pit road. Perry's going to regain the position, but look behind him. He's got Jesse Erdman looking to make a pass. Erdman he's going to put Perry a lap down. No, he's not. He's not even giving an inch. Perry's not giving up. He says, nah, I'm not giving it up. No. Blue flag racing at its finest. As Perry knows one thing, Smith is back here, came out of the pits, and he also knows Smith is on the soft. All compound changes have been made. So Erdman, Toller, Carvalho all in podium position. Perry, Smith a lap down. Ward has gone after that. He's gone a lap down all the way back to 6th. As we go and check out the pit times here, Ward took out a penalty. It looks like Ward, Marty, and Gabriel all took on penalties. Speeding in the pits is dangerous. Don't do it. Heavily suggested from the network. So Brandon Perry stays out in front after the pit stop from Smith. And that's where the strat, we talk about this so many times. What do you do for a strat? You know, you go medium, soft. It looks like Perry started on softs, I believe he went to mediums. I believe on his, if he were smart on the next pit stop, he could be going to a soft, if I'm right on this. Carvalho is on a soft set, so he's probably started mediums. Toller started softs, but mediums, he's probably going back to softs. And it looks like Jesse started, I believe Jesse started, has not pit yet. He's still on the medium, so he's making him work with 22 to go. So this is, we need a spotter in this one. Cars are pretty well spread out, but it looks like Smith is gaining time on Perry, but this is a good time for me to take a brief commercial break from Admin Box. Doing all the hard work for all you admins out there, so you don't have to do it all on your own. Don't go anywhere. What a race so far. That is right. It is the makings of a barn burner. I do not know what's going to happen next. Toller oh my, big wreck. That was Gabriel Garcia on his lid. He did it. The man went on his lid. He's, oh my goodness. 911. Somebody call out the wrecker. So, oh my, we got to do something about that. Where is it? I think I got something. I got something for this one. We just got to find it here. Call the wrecker for Gabe. There we go. Gabe on his lid. First one of the night. What a wreck. Holy smokes. He destroyed that thing. As you will guess, my wife Jenna has still yet to find what could be lurking in a closet in a certain part of the house. But you never know. She could be just kind of blind. The Pickle report says she'll never find it. Ow, as nobody would ever guess in the closet in the hallway there's something hiding. But here tonight is a great night. This is a barn burner to say the least. So much has happened so far. Toller leads it. Erdman in second. Carvalho in third, looking at a podium. Brandon Perry and Brandon Smith still looking to battle this one out. But check this out. Smith is giving some room, lets him go by, and then he gets back to work. Doug Ward looking to try and catch up to Smith as we got 18 laps to go. Looks like guys got to do one more pit stop here. And, you know, this could be very interesting to see how the pit strats pan out and who has the winning combination. You know, looks like, Brandon Perry's going to face another lap down. He's got Taylor Toller chopping at the bit to get around him. He's going to give up some time. Oh. My wife Jenna just put my ring back on my finger, but she'll never guess in a certain closet what's hiding. And just saying, she'll never guess it. There's something hiding in a closet. She'll never find it at all. I think she just found it, everybody. As, this is the most original thing I've came up with yet. As thank you for all the fans for the great creative ideas. As yes, she found a dozen roses lurking in the closet. As she gets not enough credit for the things she does for the stream here tonight. As she keeps me motivated to keep bringing some hot hits and everything else. And, you know, later on, that's not the only surprise I got for her, but, you know, she gets a little bit of a movie night and get to spend some time together. It's a good time for us to just relax and whine and talk about our days. Taylor Toller, Jesse Erdman, Tarcisio Carvalho, Brandon Perry, and Brandon Smith are top five. And Smith is doing by far better than we've seen him do in the past. Can he hold this one up? He's in front of Doug Ward. Doug Ward looking like he's chomped the bit. He is trying to close the gap. It is decreasing slightly. As we're watching the gap right there is 26.5 seconds to Smith. Marty not having the best night, but he's not having the worst. He's only a lap down compared to normal. A few streams we've had in the past. He's doing amazing. He's pretending he's a fighter pilot traveling through a canyon, and he's got to fly at the seat of his pants. 17 to go. What's everybody's predictions now? Let's what driver is everybody cheering on the most? Let's hear Everybody put into what driver they're pulling for the most. Put them up in the chat, and we'll see who's everybody's rocking for here tonight. I know we got a few Taylor Toller fans out there, along with Jesse Erdman. Tarcisio Carvalho, I'm sure, has a few fans as he's trying to work around Perry right now. Another lap car. But he's got to hope he doesn't lose a whole lot of time as he's got Smith chopping the bit. The battle of the Brandos here tonight is game on. They are not giving up. And Smith with another inside shot gets the move done on Gabe. Gabe nearly into the rear, but keeps it clean. Great driving out of both those two. As now Smith is chopping the bit to really start to heat this one up. But when we look at the tire strats out of these guys, that front right tire is wearing on Smith. That could be costing him. Brandon Perry's out. He's doing pretty good. Oh, you heard that. Mandatory 2-stop out of Perry called over the radio. I'm not turning the radio off. Another guy said that was not meant for listeners. Erdman coming down pit road. Toller still out, so drivers are still in this one. Smith, it looks like he's in striking distance now. This is the job. Oh, Marty with a big off track. So now how you want to park your car there, Marty? You want to clean it up a bit? So Toller stays out. It looks like Erdman and Carvalho went in for a pit. Here's Brandon Perry. Now we got 15 laps to go. But check this one out. Smith back on it. He is on the heels and chasing him down the straightaway. Look at the packed house here in Mexico. They got a lot of people here tonight. I hope these guys don't get nervous. Smith, big off track again. He's going to have to really work on that line to get caught up. He cannot do that. As you see these guys really push the track limits here. It is actually a legal track. Well, Smith, another off track. He's losing talent. The kid just can't drive when he gets a chance. Toller, Erdman, Carvalho still our top three. Perry, Smith our top five. Ward hunting down the top five. Marty's in the pits. Looks like Smith now starting to lose out on a lot of time here. As Perry is starting to pull a gap. So these drivers are all spread out. We're just going to let the good times roll, but we're going to show you a creative thing called the speed scene. Here we go. All right, maybe not the best camera angle for this one. It's not giving me anything good. Okay, we'll go to the speed scene, and we're going to put it right on the nose. Here we go. There we go. As everybody, hope you enjoyed a little bit of speed there. The flipper really put that thing on his lid. And no, Pickles is not a cat. Pickles is a real person. Ow, 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 ow. Thanks a lot, Jamie. You just got me smacked up. You heard that, everybody. His mic's on. He said it. Abuse. Domestic violence and everything else is fine as here in the booth. Toller, Erdman, and Carvalho. Perry and Smith still chopping at the bit. Marty's in between. That is going to allow Perry to maybe pull a little bit of a gap and have the DRS. So smart move out of Perry. as these guys are still trying to chase each other down. The battle of the Brandos. What can I say? I'll be back momentarily after this brief message from Admin Box as we come up to 10 laps to go here. Don't go anywhere. We are seeing more pit strategies coming to play. Perry, Ward getting around Smith, it looks like. But Smith is on mediums. He went on a scheduled pit stop in the brief commercial break from Admin Box. Marty Van Escayan is looking like he wants to catch up to Perry. He's just trying to stay with him so he can stay on the DRS a little bit, maybe helping him out. But oh my, Perry going around. That's going to open up the door. Ward has the opportunity now to gain a little bit of time back on Perry. There is a 28-second gap there. Smith is way back though. You know, top three is still up that lap, but the rest of the field lap down. There can be multiple different changes. Perry, Ward, Smith, and all in contention for the same spot to get that top four position here. What can I say can happen here? Who knows? It is anybody's guess. We got 11 laps to go here. So they definitely have to make the moves count when they do. Really got spread out though, as we're just gonna keep our right on the rocking here at the network. Don't go. Stay tuned. I'm just kind of go quiet, grab me something to drink and everything else. But stay tuned. It's sure to be a barn burner here eventually. Looks like Ward coming down pit road. Smith is going to gain that position. Perry looks like he's a little bit slow. Oh, nope, just lets Carvalho around right in a safe spot there. Smith now in top five there with Marty kind of chomping the bit a little bit. Bit of off tracks here and there out of all these drivers here to be expected here in Mexico. It is a hot track right now. I got to tell you, it's blistering heat. Absolute scorching. Jesse Erdman, of course, with just looking to stay out in front of Tarcisio as battle for points is on. You know, you got Smith, Ward, and Marty. All kind of semi-close. Brandon Perry going in the pits here. Final pit stop for Perry. That's going to allow Smith to maybe gain some time. Smith comes around. He's got Perry in his sights. Perry's coming out on the exit. And this time Perry is on the softs. And this time, look at this. No surprise, Smith going for the pass on Perry. Gets it done. And now Smith winds up in 4th place. Perry has to hope he can do something, but Smith has got to check out if he wants to pull away from that the Scarlet Speedster. Doug Wartz is back in 6th. Meanwhile, the top 3 still stayed on track. Nothing vicious happening. And Smith going around. He loses the position to Perry. And now he's going to let Toller go by. Gets it back on. You see the dirt fly off Smith. So Smith starting to make mistakes late in the race. 8 to go. This is not the time you want to do this. You do not want to make a mistake here. As it's the one time you don't. You want to stay really on it. Gaps are kind of closing up for a few drivers out there. But this one, 8 laps to go. Toller out in front. Let's just go for a little bit of on board for Taylor Toller and see what he's rocking here on one of these laps. And we are back here, and I hope you guys enjoyed the in-car footage. Perry, how many blows? Jamie, I appreciate it. Smith is your pick, huh? And Perry, I don't believe he blew it. He blew a tire yet, but who knows? It's he can blow 2 tires on an oval. He can blow 2 tires in these things. And tear-offs, what are tear-offs? I don't know about tear-offs. That's a dirt track thing or something, I'm sure. Nah, just keep messing with you, Jamie. We all know most of your helmets have them, especially if they're facing open air. Jesse Urban looks like he's actually closed the gap to Toller a little bit. 3.6 the gap in closing it. So Jesse Erdman's kind of pushing now. Brandon Perry on his own. Smith is right here. Smith's still on it. He's trying to catch him. There's Doug Ward kind of steadily making it closer and closer. 9 seconds the gap. Smith is actually struggling in the last part of this. Toller, Erdman, Carvalho, Brandon Perry, Brandon Smith looking like potential top fives right there. Doug Ward is still chomping at the bit. He's got to find some new pace though. 8.8 the gap. This mid-pack battle is where it's kind of at. The front guys are really spread out right now. Brandon Perry is 11.5 and it looks like it might be closing up a little bit, but not much. Doug Ward is, it's like 8.5 the gap now. So Doug Ward really hammering it down to get this one done. Doug Ward facing trouble. That's Taylor Toller. Toller's going to look to make another pass. Toller gets around Doug Ward to put him another lap back. Ward is now 2 laps down. Mid-pack battle is still commencing, but Toller and Erdman 2.7 the gap now. The clash of the Titans, 2 former champions, I believe. If I go back and I take a look in my books here, we'll just kind of take a look. Yeah, Jesse Erdman won season 4 on his last Grand Prix championship. Toller, season 5. Everybody else has not won a championship. Perry, Smith, and Ward, the battle for 4th place. Ward losing a little bit of time due to Erdman screaming through there. So we got 4 laps to go. The mid-pack is close, but these guys up front, there's Toller, there's Erdman. 3.8 the gap. So Erdman losing a little bit of time. It looked like the last lap was the fastest lap out of Toller. 1:19.17. He's cooking and booking, letting that thing scream. There is Smith. Still out in front of Ward. Ward looks like, oh, Ward's getting into the slipstream. He's playing the safe card here. Gets behind Erdman, takes the slipstream. Smart man, good strat there. There's Marty. It looks like Gabriel Garcia is in the pits. That's debut night. That's usually not where you want to be, but it's got to be there. Toller works around Smith. Smith finally managed to take that turn. There's Perry. Perry's on rails now. He's gone. Looks like he might have locked in the 4th place spot. As Smith just trying to avoid Doug Ward back here trying to catch him. We got 2 laps to go here. Maybe 3. This is going to be about an hour-long race, so it's coming up on go time here. Taylor Toller, of course, taking his final laps here. He knows he could have it secure, have this one in the bag if he just maintains his pace. Erdman losing more time. 5.2 the gap. Here's Smith. He's got Ward chomping at the bit. Ward and Smith could have solid race. Erdman gets around Smith. And check out the background, Jess. There's Doug Ward. Ward is looking to make catch up to Smith. That gap is closed. 2.8 the gap. The battle for fifth. Who would have thought the battle for fifth would be the one to keep an eye on here? Attach the nitrous. Yeah, attach that nitrous, dude. Do it. Smith blows it, goes around. White flag comes out. Oh, contact is made. Smith is messing this one up. And he's having to go down pit road. Trouble for Smith late on in the game. Toller, Erdman, Carvalho are top three. Perry and Ward might have just secured the top five. Smith down pit road. He's going to even wind up serving a penalty here because of an unsafe pit entrance. Marty Van Escayan can come in and get sixth. Marty is coming around in the very bad spot. Smith still in the pits on hold with the penalty. Marty's coming around. He's going to grab sixth. Toller's going to come around, and he's coming up to his final few turns. 5.9 the gap in the stadium section. Toller's going to come down and take the final turn. Don't blow it, Toller. He gets the exit, gets the car rotated, and he's going to win here in Mexico for the PGR Mexican Grand Prix. Erdman's coming across the line third. Erdman is in second. Carvalho coming across on his finals times here. Carvalho just takes it really wide, just saves the car. He says, I don't care. He just avoids damage, gets it around. He's coming into his final turn. He's going to secure third spot. A good exit even, I was called that one. Brandon Perry fourth. Doug Ward fifth. Marty in sixth. And Smith went from hero to zero in 5.6 seconds flat. And then you got Garcia sitting it out in the pits for the remainder of the race. What a night, though. Taylor Toller, our champion here in Mexico. What a night. What a finish. And here is the final race results once they want to pop up. There we go. What a great night. Thank you, everybody, for watching. Shout out to Admin Box if you need. Yeah, Davey, what a night. That was a night. Excitement at the end from what it was for Smith. Smith absolutely obliterating his race in one corner. Just how fast he can turn around in F1. But shout out to Admin Box. If you need an admin box, you need to get your admin needs helped out, reach out to them at adminbox.com. Also, if you're looking for a great league affiliated with two partner leagues, look up Prime Grid Racing, as they will race anything with four wheels almost. Also, they're affiliated or basically partnered up with Blackout Racing League and YCD. Just saying out there, if you need a great league, touch base with any of those groups and you will find some great racing, some of the best esports on the iRacing server to date. Thank you for watching, everybody. I'm out of here for the night. Don't go to the house. Be on live again tomorrow night. It's Hotlanta, the St. Jude 195, brought to you right here. We're doing it for the kids. So hope to see you all there.
Karma's got a thing for me. We hold hands, make plans, keep the receipts. Karma, she's my best friend. One step closer, here's how it ends. Karma's got a thing for me. You see, you'll be digging up 6 feet. Karma's never let me down. My smile will kill when I cut you out. It's karma. It's okay. to hurt your voice screaming in my face. I know you gotta bark when you don't got bite. Tell me, what's that like? What's that like? Being that insecure.